Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. Happy Friday. Human beings have been wondering about unexplained lights in the night sky since the first Neanderthal cooked an ocelot over a campfire and looked up. But in our age, in the modern age, fascination with UFOs really began in the summer of 1947. That's when a man called Mac Brazel found something very weird on his ranch in Corona, New Mexico. That's about 85 miles northwest of Roswell. Suspecting it might be debris from outer space, Brazel dutifully brought the pieces to a nearby military base. The next day, the base issued a press release confirming that the material was in fact from a flying disc, a flying saucer. News agencies around the world announced the shocking find. Flying saucers! Then, within hours, the U.S. military changed its assessment of what these pieces were. Brigadier General Roger Ramey, commander of the 8th Air Force, announced that, in fact, the debris from outside Roswell was nothing more than a weather balloon. Not a big deal, nothing extraordinary, certainly nothing extraterrestrial. Was General Ramey telling the truth about that? Well, it looks like he may have been. It may, in fact, have been a weather balloon. But that was not the end of the story. Over the past 75 years, the U.S. military has gathered evidence on a remarkable number of puzzling aerial phenomena, most of which were definitely not weather balloons. Unexplained flying objects have buzzed U.S. military bases, missile sites, ships, aircraft, submarines underwater, often at speeds and in directions that seem to defy any known human technology. The Pentagon has said next to nothing about any of this in public. Instead, it has consistently covered up these sightings.
If at first the idea is not absurd, then there's no hope for it. Albert Einstein. People of the world, welcome to The Giant. The visitor attraction for the 21st century. The exhibition space featuring the Giant Experience, a glorious celebration of the great men and women of your country, inventors, artists, scientists, celebrities, and athletes. The viewing tower. See the city from the shoulders of a giant. The roof garden. New dimensions in retail, gastronomy, and special events for diversity of occasions. The world's tallest moving sculpture. Its head moves. Its arms move. It speaks and sings. A place to behold heroes and superheroes. A space to celebrate the great and the good, the game changers, the icons of your city and country. Every hour, the Giant transforms into an extraordinary person, from sports, science, characters, your favorite heroes, and recites poetry and words of wisdom to the crowds below. A space to celebrate the great and the good. The great men and women who have made this world a better place to live in. A digital canvas for artistic creation. A creative canvas like no other. A digital art gallery in the sky that displays masterpieces from today and throughout the ages. The Giant brings artists together from throughout the world. A beacon for brand celebration. A new eye-catching platform for businesses to reach customers in a novel and memorable way.
Virtually everything we know about UFOs has come from whistleblowers. By the time this show launched nearly 5 years ago, it was clear there was definitely something very odd going on in the skies above us. UFOs were not some crackpot theory cooked up on late-night radio. They were absolutely real. The question was, what are they exactly? Over the years, several powerful political figures in Washington, including Senator Harry Reid, have pushed the U.S. military to reveal all it knows about UFOs. But in every case, they have failed to dislodge that information. Then last year, Senator Marco Rubio of Florida inserted a demand for transparency into a federal appropriations bill. By the end of June 2021, the government was required to turn over its full assessment of UFOs. Just a few hours ago, that report finally came out, late on a Friday. We've only seen the public version so far, but here's what we can tell you. Government investigators seem sincerely baffled by what these things are.
A giant opportunity. A business model that delivers world-class experiences and world-class profits. An economic stimulator that enhances tourism, job creation, footfall, and commercial activity in the city. Join the Giants movement. The world's largest selfie. An homage to human potential. The world's most awe-inspiring selfie. Visitors are scanned and instantly become a giant. An experience to share and remember for a lifetime. There's nothing like it on the planet. Imagine you can be the giant. The giant transforms into a stage and a backdrop for festivals, concerts, performances, and special events. Let the party begin! If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulder. The Giant. Coming to 21 cities in 2021. Awaken the giant in you.
Today's report analyzed 144 separate sightings of UFOs by the U.S. military. But in only a single case could the government explain what it was. In that case, it was a large deflating balloon. The rest, the other 143, remain a complete and total mystery. So the most sophisticated military in the world has no idea what these things are or even how they move from place to place. Some of these aircraft, the report says, quote, appeared to remain stationary in winds aloft, move against the wind, maneuver abruptly, or move at considerable speed, all without discernible means of propulsion. So we do know that no government in the world possesses anything like this. No technology like this exists that we know of. The Pentagon seems fairly certain these are not Russian and they're not Chinese. So what are they? The report doesn't say. It notes only the obvious. UFOs, quote, clearly pose a safety of flight issue and may pose a challenge to U.S. national security, end quote.
You know, to me, I 100% believe that these UFOs are not some peaceful being or beings from another planet. No. I'm pretty sure that they are fallen angels or some evil entities, you know? That's just how I feel. But as far as the giants go, you'd have to be completely blind to not be able to see all the idolatry behind it. you know. They're labeling it as entertainment. But let me ask you this. Have you ever read Revelation 13? Because on verse 15 of Revelation 13, it gets into some pretty interesting stuff. So I'm going to leave y'all with that and push through the deception. Things are about to get really crazy with this virtual reality thing. Don't give in to the ways of the world, you know, and stay strong-minded. I mean, he is ultimately the way, the truth, and the life, and the light, the blinding light, you know, blinded by the light. Anyways, y'all, stay strong in the faith, put on the full armor of God, and pretty soon we'll be out of here. And even if it's 5-10 years down the line, whatever happens, it's God's plan, and we just always have to be looking for it, and just be hopeful, but not dwell in it. So anyways, take care, and I'll see y'all later. And there was given to him to give spirit to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause to be killed as many as would not worship the image of the beast. So what I think could be a possibility, but I don't know for sure, because no one at this moment knows exactly what the image of the beast is going to be. I think that it very well could be these giants that project the image, and I think they'll entice people with it, with being entertainment, and then whenever the AC is ready to step up, I think that he'll project his image on all of these giants in these 21 cities, and I think there's some around the world too. So just a thought. Anyways, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all in the next video, and if I don't, well, we'll be in heaven together. All right, bye.